Okay, guys, I've been puzzled by many things, and I'm going to share those puzzles with you. तो मेरी एक बिल्ली है, वो बिल्ली छिपकलियों के पीछे लगी रहती है. अब वो छिपकलियां जो हैं वो इधर उधर भागती हैं और ये उनके पीछे भागता है, लेकिन फिर वो ऊपर जाके छत पे ऐसे छत पर पहुंच जाती हैं and they are hanging upside down. Now, what is it that a lizard has which makes it possible to hang upside down? And I see many hands which are up.
I know. It has sticky hair.
Then I will ask
Sticky hair.
you, how can a lizard hang upside down? उसको बोलना है. हाँ.
I think they make their feet sticky or they grab onto the wall so that they can stay there and without falling.
Yeah, but look, I can't do that. Even if I
want
put
to
some
talk.
sticky stuff on my hands, I can't put my hand on the ceiling. I'll fall down.
I know.
Okay.
It have millions of tiny hair on its feet, and those hair have an electric shock. When they grab onto the wall, the electric shock goes on and they stick to the wall.
Well, that's a possible explanation. So that's like Velcro, है ना? तुम Velcro की बात कर रहे हो. So Velcro तुमने देखा होगा ना कि दो चीजें आपस में ऐसे जुड़ जाती, चिपकती. You have to tear them apart. So that's Velcro. You
If I saw a tiny hook and tiny hook, and then I just stick them together, and I saw the hooks were getting them stuck in the loops, and that's why they stick together very firmly.
okay? So that's
Because the Velcro has hooks and grapples,
हाँ.
and
On one side of the Velcro, it has some loops, and the other side of the Velcro has some hooks and stuff. But when I observed it under my microscope, I saw them in detail, and they were very complex, and there were a lot of them. So when I tried joining them together, I saw that the hooks got them stuck firmly in those loops, and that's why they stick so firmly, and that's why we have to tear them apart so the hooks can.
That's very interesting. You've actually looked at Velcro under a microscope, huh?
Yeah, because I have one at my home. So.
Oh, excellent. So you're already a very advanced student of chemistry. Yes. अच्छा, तुम कुछ कहना चाहो? नहीं. Okay. Yes.
you all were right, but sir was saying how lizard can hang.
Yes. So one explanation is that it's Velcro, but if you look at a lizard's feet, they are very smooth. So how is it that a lizard can hang upside down? Okay. So
Sir, like a suction cup, the lizard uses suction to run in the mirror or anything. But when human tried, they couldn't let go. That's why they have another type of thing in hand that we can do like this. But the lizards can do it backwards. They can rotate their fingers all the way down like that, and that's why they can let go and go away.
okay, so here is the correct explanation that it's a suction cup. So how does a suction cup work? अच्छा, ये देखो. Compress here. Do this. And
So tightly.
do this. Can you? Mic लग. कैसे करते हैं? Do it. Okay. हाँ. अच्छा. Why? What happens when you do this? You force the air out, and so inside there's vacuum, and so the air outside comes and presses on it, and so your hands get stuck together. Now, what a lizard does is it presses on the ceiling, so it forces the air out, and the atmospheric pressure pushes it up against the ceiling. And that's why it doesn't fall down. Okay, good. I can't do it. हाँ, ये बताओ, हाँ.
You still wouldn't be able to stick because you're heavy. And the lizard
that's
is
correct.
so light
That's
it
correct.
would stick.
That's actually a very important point. So a lizard can do it, but you cannot because your weight is too big. However, if you use a suction cup that's big enough, then you can maybe hang on to it. अच्छा तुम्हारे हाँ तुमने देखा होगा बाथरूम में एक सक्शन कप होता है. बहुत से बाथरूम्स में एक सेक्शन वो जब जमीन पर उसको जोर से लगाओ ना, फिर उसको उठाना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता. That's because the rest of the atmosphere is pressing down on that. Yes.
सर मोबाइल किधर है?
हाँ बोलो. हाँ बोलो.
Yeah, and if we try to do the same as the lizard, it will not work with the sticky glue. Our weight is too much to the handle of the sticky glue can't do it.
Okay, good. Next question. My next question to everyone over here. Why are drops of water round? Why are they not square? Why are they not like a cube? Why are they not diamond shaped? Why is a drop of water round? Yes. चलो हाँ.
So they're not actually very round. They're like oval something. They're an
Oblong,
oval type
yeah,
shape.
ellipsoidal, huh? Acha. But you know why that is. So
Maybe because
so
of the
if you have a drop that's falling, a raindrop is very close to spherical. It's almost round. My question still remains, why is it round? Yes.
maybe because
Yes.
I know.
sir it is
I know.
sir it is sir honest.
हाँ,
Sir,
है.
it is because of the surface tension of the water. The surface tension of the water is all around even. It's even around around all the drop, and this means that it will always take the shape of a sphere.
हाँ.
It's the pressure.
Okay. Actually, there is. Yes, you're right. Okay. So now let me ask you another question. What? A drop of water? No. देखो, what you're saying is actually right कि जब वो नलके में से पानी निकलता है ना, तो पानी का कतरा पूरी तरह से गोल नहीं होता, लेकिन जब वो गिरने लगता है तो तुम उसको देखो तो बिल्कुल गोल होगा. अच्छा, जो बारिश के कतरे हैं वो भी गोल होते हैं. तो तुम जो कह रहे हो ठीक है, जैसे नलके से गिरता है ना उसका थोड़ा सा ऑब्लॉन्ग शेप होता, लेकिन जब गिर रहा होता तो बिल्कुल गोल होता. अच्छा, अब मेरा सवाल तुम लोगों से ये नेक्स्ट, या यू हैव समथिंग टू से? व्हाट?
I think the drop of water gets that shape when it touches the ground because water likes to stick to things, but it usually falls down, so in small amounts it still sticks. So when it spreads slightly because of the force of its fall, it becomes that shape.
When it falls to the ground, okay, you're right, it becomes flat, it spreads out, but bolo. You have, yes,
sometimes rains if it's the current of the rain is powerful, then sometimes it go up. The droplet force just go up and down again. Because the fast current, there is more currents and strength.
हाँ क्या कहा तुमने? I didn't understand. फिर से बताओ. I didn't understand. No, I didn't understand. Did anyone understand?
No.
अच्छा फिर बताओ, फिर से बताओ.
Talking about rain.
Yes, come on. हाँ.
Sometimes the rain gets cold, and then we know it means it's gonna be winter next day maybe. And also the current of the water also turns into ice because it's also cold when it hits the ground.
Okay. Now my next question is: if you look at the sky, you see stars.
Yes.
You see the moon.
Yes.
You see the planets.
Yes. No.
You see the planet. Sometimes when they're close. मेरा सवाल अब ये है कि चांद गोल क्यों है, जमीन हमारी अर्थ गोल क्यों है, सितारे गोल क्यों हैं? Why are they not diamond shaped or cubes or some shape like that? Yeah. No, not you now.
Me.
All right.
I think because the roll is easy for Earth to travel.
क्या?
Roll. Yes, orbit.
No. They would go around anyway. They were even if they were very funnily shaped, they would still be going around. There's got to be a good reason why the moon is round, why the earth is round. There's got to be a good reason for that. Who's got the reason?
Sir?
So what's gravity to do with it?
And when it's orbiting around, it's going really, really fast, and
Yeah.
it rubs.
Rubs against what? It's empty space.
But
So
there's some things in space sometimes too.
no. Why? Yes.
Maybe because of gravity, it pushes the earth to be round.
Okay. Have you heard of asteroids?
Yeah.
And they're very irregularly shaped. कोई इतने लंबे हैं, कोई ऐसे पिचके हुए हैं, कोई गोल नहीं, कोई जैसे पत्थर
Because
होते
they
हैं.
have a very high speed. Maybe that's why.
No.
I know.
Okay. So why is the earth round, the moon round,
And the stars round.
stars round? Why is everything round?
Me.
No.
Why?
तुम बहुत बोल
One
रहे हो.
second.
हाँ. Yeah.
Pressure से?
क्या?
Pressure से?
Pressure? What is exerting a pressure on what?
On Earth, planet.
No, I think we shall now have to ask Adrish. Yes.
Because irregular. First of all, asteroids are irregular because they don't have enough gravity to make it round.
Why?
The gravity cannot hold the object very well. But for Earth, if you make a cube-shaped Earth, the gravity will be irregular. The corners have more gravity, and the center will have less.
No. Look, can I have a big cube? A very big cube? Yes, of course I can. Okay.
Sir,
No.
I didn't even talk that much.
Acha. Do you have a theory of why the moon is round, the earth is round, the planets are round?
Now you can just say it.
And the sun is round.
You can just say it now again.
Do you know the answer?
I mean, I'm not sure about it, but
Nazdik rakh, Mike.
I'm not sure about it, but maybe it's because of surface tension.
But how? How?
Maybe because, as he said, asteroids have an irregular shape because they don't have much gravity, and then maybe gravity is affecting the Earth and the stars, giving them a very round shape.
Okay, now look, I think we are getting somewhere close. So let me talk about the Earth first, huh? So when a long time ago, the Earth was molten. पिघली हुई हालत में थी. It was a ball of molten stuff. There were no mountains. Shh. Shh. You can go upstairs and talk. Acha. There were no mountains. There were no seas. Everything was it was in liquid state. Of course, no life on it. It was so hot that it was just a ball of fire. Acha. When it started cooling down, it became like a liquid. And we just talked about liquids and surface tension. Now, because of surface tension, there is. So, तुमने गुब्बारा देखा ना?
Yes.
When you put air into a balloon, when you inflate it, the balloon is round. Why is it round? Because the rubber wants to pull it, and the pulling of the rubber gives it a spherical shape. So, in fact, all the planets started out in molten state, and it's surface tension that has made the Earth round. So that is a good explanation, but you have to give a bit of history about this. अच्छा, ये बताओ, I'm going to ask you this question. तुम लोगों ने कभी पानी में चीनी डाली है? अच्छा, कितनी चीनी डाली है? अच्छा, अब मेरे पास अगर एक इतना ग्लास होता ना पानी का, और उसमें मैं चीनी डालता चला जाऊं, आहिस्ता आहिस्ता डालूं ताकि वो उसके अंदर घुल जाए, so that it dissolves, I can add the same amount of sugar as there is water. मतलब ये कि एक ग्लास पानी है, उसके अंदर मैं एक ग्लास चीनी डाल सकता हूं और वो पानी उधर ही रहेगा, उसकी सतह ऊपर नहीं आएगी. So I can dissolve not just one, but I can dissolve two mugs, 2 glasses of sugar in 1 glass of water. How is this possible? देखो, ऐसे है कि if I take 1 glass of water, I add another glass of water, another glass of water, then I'll need 3. I'll need a glass which is 3 times bigger in volume. But here the volume is not increasing. How is that possible? So let me see where the answers are. Anyone? Achha, chalo.
Because particles of liquid are not tightly packed and they have many spaces between them. I mean, unlike gas, they still are packed closely and they vibrate and not rapidly, you can say at a medium speed. And then when we start dissolving sugar, sugar dissolves because it finds space between those particles of water, and then it tries to fit itself in there. And as we gradually mix, the sugar finds its way in the particles of water and eventually gets mixed in.
That's a great answer. That's absolutely right. Tali. So you see what he said, I'm going to rephrase this. Between molecules of water, there's a lot of space. And so the sugar can go and it can occupy that space over there. And so you can put in a lot of sugar and it'll just increase the weight, or rather the density, but it won't increase the volume very much. Yeah.
And even when sugar fits in all of the places and there is no place left in the liquid, we can also heat it up, which makes the particles expand and more, and then we can add more sugar in it, and then we can dissolve one cup more sugar in it because the particles start to expand because of the heat.
And what if I cool it down?
The particles will start coming together because they contract when they get I don't know, when they get frozen cold and stuff.
Then it can become a solid. अच्छा, माइक्रोवेव ओवन में किसने खाना गरम किया है? सबने किया, तुमने भी किया. अच्छा, ये बताओ, लो, ये बताओ, why is the microwave oven not hot? मैं जब चूल्हे पे पानी गरम करता हूँ चाय बनाने के लिए, तो चूल्हा तो गरम होता है, वो पतीली भी गरम होती है. लेकिन जब मैं कोई चीज़ माइक्रोवेव ओवन में डालता हूँ तो माइक्रोवेव ओवन खुद तो ठंडा होता है. हाउ इज इट दैट द माइक्रोवेव ओवन कैन मेक समथिंग हॉट विदाउट गेटिंग हॉट इटसेल्फ?
इलेक्ट्रिसिटी की वजह से, क्योंकि वो अंदर से तो गर्म होता है, बाहर से ठंडा होता है.
हाँ, माइक्रोवेव ओवन जो है वो अंदर से तो ठंडा होता है ना,
अंदर से गर्म होता है, बाहर से ठंडा होता है.
लेकिन देखो माइक्रोवेव ओवन, तुम उसका दरवाजा खोलो, अपना हाथ अंदर डालो तो तुम्हें तो ठंडा ही लगेगा.
मुझे तो गर्म लगता है. गर्म
माइक्रोवेव ओवन तुम्हें गर्म लगता है?
यस.
तो गैस के ओवन में हाथ डाल के देखो, फिर तुम्हें सही पता चलेगा. हाँ. Who has the answer? Okay. हाँ. अच्छा.
It sends heat waves towards the objects that we're warming up.
Chalo. I don't know what a heat wave is. Explain a heat wave. Acha. Here.
Maybe because it's the system, like heat can't go like outside.
वो लाइट से गर्म होता है.
किसे? लाइट?
What the what? I mean others.
Acha. No, he has an answer. He's yes. Yes.
What do you have to?
But you said, sir, I'm giving it to you.
The answer is the heat signals just go only inside. Even if it tries to go out, it will just bounce instead. That's why it's a cold from the outside.
Yeah, but how does a microwave oven heat something?
Heat? Because I already told you heat signal.
नहीं समझ में आया. Okay. Yeah.
Microwave ovens heat food because of radiation waves.
What is heat?
What is heat?
What is heat?
A source of energy.
Yeah, but lots of sources of energy. This light is also a source of energy.
No, but
I need to know what is heat.
I'm just right now I'm just saying that microwave heats food using radiation waves.
मेरा सवाल ये है कि गर्मी किसको कहते हैं? What is heat? Yeah.
Yeah. The heat is actually just the particles vibrating, and first of all, the microwave makes this heat. It turns the electricity source that is powered by into radiation waves. Those radiation waves travel and hit the food. And those radiation waves make the particles in the food vibrate, and that vibrating produces what we call heat.
Great, wonderful. अच्छा, अब देखो, मैं तुम लोगों से ये पूछ रहा हूं, हाथ यूं ऐसे रगड़ो, खूब जोर से करो। क्या महसूस किया तुमने? गरम हुआ ना? अच्छा, अब गर्मी क्या चीज है? हमने काम किया, इस हाथ को यूं रगड़ा ना, उस रगड़ने से गर्मी पैदा हुई। अच्छा, लेकिन गर्मी एक्चुअली क्या चीज है? जो अभी आदर्श ने बताया कि इट इज एक्चुअली molecules which are vibrating around, things going randomly around. And so the faster the atoms and molecules move, the more heat there is. Yeah, you were asking? Okay. So.
Hello.
Yes. You wanted to say something? No. Okay. All right. So what we just heard about the microwave oven is microwave oven रेडिएशन फेंकता है और वो माइक्रोवेव रेडिएशन है. उस रेडिएशन से फिर जो पानी के अंदर मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं वो ऐसे तेजी से आगे पीछे वाइब्रेट करते हैं. वाइब्रेशन ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स इज व्हाट यू कॉल हीट. जब तुम लोगों ने अभी हाथ यूं रगड़ा ना अपना, तो तुम्हारे हाथ के अंदर जो मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं वो वाइब्रेट करने लगे थे. इसको हीट यानी कि गर्मी कहते हैं. यस यस. ओके, सो वी आर नाउ. यस, हाँ बोलो.
Are those radiation waves why we're not supposed to stand in front of the microwave when it's heating something?
So her question is, it's a good question. Why are you not supposed to stand in front of a microwave oven?
Sometimes it can blast.
या एक्चुअली अब आजकल इतना नहीं है डर, इसलिए कि उसके आगे एक मेटल प्लेटिंग लगाते हैं तो वो माइक्रोवेव रेडिएशन बाहर नहीं निकल सकती. लेकिन माइक्रोवेव रेडिएशन कैन बी बैड फॉर यू. या
Our brain is already very soft and radiation waves can turn the brain into a mushy paste, and then that can also cause many deficiencies in the body. And the dots you see on the microwave window, those are actually. The radiation we are forbidden from standing in front of the microwave because our brain is already a very soft thing, and it has no pain sensors. And radiation can be very harmful because it can cause birth deficiencies and many other diseases. And if you stand in front of it, a microwave can produce enough radiation to reach it to your brain, and that can turn your brain to a mushy paste.
So I think the question is now answered. Okay, these days microwave ovens are shielded, and so it's not dangerous. But if they were not shielded, if there was not a metal plate in front, then the radiation could come and it could, you said it hits your brain, but it hits other parts of your body too, your heart, your liver, whatever. And so it's not good for that. Dekho na, if microwave radiation can heat whatever food there is in or water, that means it's going to do the same for your heart or for your liver or your kidney. And you don't want to have fried kidneys, do you? No. Or a fried heart.
Fried kidneys will learn.
Fried brain.
Kidhar hai mic? Yeah.
Sir, I have a question.
Haan.
So, if heat is vibrating particles, is there a limit to how fast the particles can vibrate? Is there a limit to how hot an object can it be infinitely hot? How hot could be an infinitely hot object?
That's a wonderful question. He's asking, you can heat things. Okay, let's look at it this way. Suppose you have water. If you heat water, what does it become? Steam. So that's a gas. What if you heat water in steam? What if you heat steam still further? What happens?
No, it would not. As I told earlier, that when particles gain heat, they start to expand, and when liquid is heated, the particles start to expand and form water vapor, which we also call steam. But then there's all you might know evaporated milk, which is this is something related to that, but. You can't. There's some cases which you can't further heat water vapor, but if you really decide to do it, you're not gonna need to have a lot of heat power, because it is already in the gas form. And
No. You're not getting it. Look, dekho. If you take steam and you heat it, then of course it becomes hotter. What if you heat it even more? It becomes still hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. Okay, so what's happening is that the molecules of water are colliding with each other. Tak, tuk, tak, tuk. So what happens? Those molecules are actually broken. They break up. वो पानी के molecules टूट जाते हैं और टूट के क्या बनेंगे? टूट के क्या बनेंगे? What happens? Well, what is water made of? Hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so if you heat water too much, it breaks up into hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, now we're not going to stop here. What if you keep heating that? You heat it and heat it and heat it.
मतलब फायर लग जाए.
हाँ, ये बंद कर दिया ना इसने.
सर हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन के आयंस बन जाएंगे ना.
हाँ, अच्छा बताओ आयंस क्या होते हैं? नहीं तुम बताओ. नहीं तुमने बताओ ना. हाँ ठीक
सर वो
बताओ.
अलग अलग हो जाएंगे ना, मतलब वाटर स्प्लिट आउट हो जाएगा और 2 हाइड्रोजन के आयंस बन जाएंगे और 1 ऑक्सीजन का आयन बन जाएगा.
हाँ लेकिन देखो आयन इसको कहते हैं ना, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन इसमें से भाग गया
जी.
तो फिर वो आयन हो गया, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स और पॉजिटिवली चार्ज पार्टिकल्स रह जाएंगे. But we're not going to stop here. What if you take the ions? So, okay, we've started with water, gone to steam. That steam, when we heat and heat and heat, becomes hydrogen and oxygen. When we heat and heat and heat and heat, we get ions, hydrogen ions, oxygen ions. And then what happens? What if I keep heating and keep heating? हाँ बोल.
फायर लग जाएगी ना, मतलब जब हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन मिलेंगे दोनों फायर हो जाएगी.
No, but you're putting in heat and it's broken up. Huh. Yeah.
Sir, you still didn't answer my question. Can an object be infinitely hot?
So we are getting to that. We are working our ways towards that. All right. So now the ions, the oxygen ion is hitting, bang, the hydrogen ion. What happens?
It causes friction between the particles, which causes explosion.
So now the oxygen atom, the oxygen ion breaks up. So then you have neutrons and protons and everything. So it's a total mess. And now as you keep heating, you'll get smaller and smaller particles. And so it will keep going.
And protons will start orbiting electrons.
Okay, guys, we don't have too much time. So now I have to ask you another question. Animals will come to next time. No, animals will come to next time.
White hole.
All right.
Yeah, white holes.
I have a drill.
The garbage is this one.
The garbage. Okay, yeah.
Garbage into the sun.
Here. So she. Why don't you ask the question?
Because I know.
Can I ask?
No.
Can I ask question? Why the sky are black?
Why? Why is the sky black?
No, why the universe are black?
Blank.
Why is the universe black?
I know.
Acha.
Because she's
Wait.
because there's no light.
So her question is, नाम क्या है तुम्हारा? आयशा का सवाल ये है, आसमान को देखो तो स्याह काला नजर आता है ना? Why?
Because of black hole.
Because there is no light.
Because there is no light.
One at a time. Who's going to answer? Yeah. No. Back there. Yeah.
Because there's no light.
Yeah.
Because it's a vacuum in space.
Because
So what? Huh.
light.
But why? There's so many stars.
There are no particles to, spread the
To
light.
scatter the light. Acha. And
There's no air in space, and you can create a vacuum too. If you block the end of a syringe and then start pulling the other end, then it comes apart, and inside there's no air.
well, yeah, of course we know there's no air. I mean, as soon as you leave the earth, there's no air. And the universe is very, very big. But her question is, why is it black? Okay, so there's, yeah.
My answer is related to hers because there's no air or any oxygen particles in space, and light needs something to rely on to travel across the earth.
No, not really. Not really. Light doesn't need a medium to travel through. After all, the light from the sun reaches us and there's no air in between, so light can travel through vacuum, through nothing. Huh. Why is the sky dark? Tell me.
I didn't need it. I know.
Acha. Bolo. Haan.
The
Why-
sun's light is not that powerful, so the space is super dark. But even if there's a big star, it doesn't matter. It's still dark. That's why it's black.
Because the universe keeps expanding every second, and light.
No, यार तुम लोग कोई नहीं बता रहा मुझे. हाँ उस
Because there are many stars and black holes around space that absorb light, and some specific areas have light.
Well, last attempt at this question will be from her. Atisha. Ashita. Ashisa. Acha bolo.
It doesn't have anything to hit, and it's so big, so we can't really see the light when it's going through nothing, and it doesn't have anything to hit, so we can't see the light.
Okay. So now let me give you my answer. First of all, the sky is not all dark. Udhar sitare to hain. You can see the light coming from the stars. However, you are correct that if you look away from the stars, then it looks dark. Why? Because there are only a few clusters of so there's no dust or there's no particles in this universe in the sky above which can scatter that light. So there is light coming from the stars, but it's only in some places where they scatter. And so actually you can see nebula. Nebula ka naam suna? Yeah. So gaseous nebula
solar system in the universe.
Correct. So the sky is not completely dark, it's mostly dark. Acha, last question. Last question.
What happens when we throw garbage in the sun?
Oh, अच्छा. देखो मेरा. Let me ask this question.
Garbage into the sun.
इधर
What happens when we put everything in the sun? Even the solar system.
यार सुनो तो सही ना मेरा सवाल. जमीन पे बहुत कूड़ा जमा हो गया. There's too much garbage over here. Trash. Have you seen how much trash there is in Islamabad? Okay.
1,000.
Tons and tons and tons.
In the world, not in Islamabad, all over.
All over the world, not just in Islamabad. You're completely correct.
11 million.
Acha.
No. 11 is infinite.
So here is an idea.
Can be.
Here is an idea. Get all the trash together, put it in rockets, and fire it at the sun. अच्छा. अब उसका बड़ा फायदा ये होगा कि आपका सारा कूड़ा जो है वो सूरज में चला जाएगा, सूरज के अंदर जल के राख हो जाएगा. अच्छा, तो मेरा सवाल ये है तुम लोगों से कि इज दिस अ गुड आइडिया? कैन वी डू इट? करना चाहिए कि नहीं? Okay, now wait. Where is? You have the mic. Okay.
First of all, if persons can't go to the sun, how is the trash can go? Like
Well-
for that we need so much money, like dollars.
Like so.
After that we don't have that much time, or we can't add so much trash together.
Well, throw it a little bit at a time, and you can.
But-
It's quite easy to
And
make
the
a.
thing is that sun is so far.
कोई बात नहीं है, इधर से निकल जाए पहुंच जाएगा कभी ना कभी. Because you see, I need to.
Scientists, sir. You can ask a scientist to make a big rocket for the sun.
We'll get him to make a big rocket. He'll make a big rocket. Yeah, and then
Throw it to the sun.
we'll take you as the first passenger. Okay.
Kid on it.
अच्छा.
You were saying something.
Sir?
यार ये हाँ बोलो हाँ.
Sir, but the gravitational of the sun is more powerful than the Earth's. It can easily pull anything to melt it.
If any rocket or
I mean something death.
goes, near to the earth, it will.
Near the sun. No, we're going to fire it at the sun. So is this a good idea or a bad idea?
Bad idea.
Why?
I don't know.
नहीं ये कोई बात ना हुई. ये कहना है कि it's a bad idea without telling me why it's bad, वो तो कोई बात ना हुई. ये बताओ कि क्यों?
I don't know. I just said it's bad idea.
Because we're not only trashing the earth, we will trash our solar system.
नहीं सूरज के अंदर वो जल जाएगा, खत्म हो जाएगा. And it's good for the sun
What?
because the sun gets a little fatter. It,
It's bad.
Because, I can tell you, for why we need to go to the sun and trash all the trash. We can just burn it here. And now if you all guys want to say it's bad for environment, then we have a solution. Like in Singapore or Sri Lanka, Singapore, they burn the trash and it makes electricity. Do you know that burning trash, it converts in electricity and the whole country survives on it.
no,
Yeah.
if you burn trash, you get a small amount of electricity and
They
it's
have tons of trash.
yeah, but
Every day they collect and they burn.
I have a question.
बोलो हाँ.
I have a question.
That's why Singapore is clean.
हाँ बोलो.
what would happen when there was no any planets in the solar system, not even stars?
Huh?
What would happen when there was no solar system?
If there was no toilet system, we're talking about the solar system, not the toilet system. Okay. Acha.
Instead of launching the trash into the sun, that takes a lot of money and time. We can launch the trash into orbit and make a sphere out of it that can orbit the Earth.
Speak into the mic.
That can orbit the Earth.
So you want to put trash into into orbit around the Earth?
An entire planet.
You know what he's doing? Acha, either.
What did you say? He said no.
हाँ.
Instead of throwing
हाँ.
instead of throwing it into the sun, which is so far away, we could also just throw it into space.
Okay, if you throw it into space, there's plenty of space, but it's easier to throw it into the sun because the sun has a very strong gravity. So the trash will go into the sun and it'll burn up. Now, if you throw it into space, or as he was saying, put it into orbit, पता है अगर orbit में डाला तो क्या होगा? तुम्हारा इंटरनेट बंद हो जाएगा. Because there are satellites. There are satellites going around the sun, around the earth, and they will collide with the trash and the satellites will be destroyed, so you won't be able to watch YouTube. Acha. So I'm still not getting an answer. Can I throw? Huh.
It's not possible.
Okay. हाँ. Last. हाँ. इधर. हाँ.
Sir, if we throw the trash into the
हाँ.
if we throw trash into the sun, it as you said that the sun will become fatter.
हाँ.
It would turn into a red giant.
Yes.
And then it would explode and the entire earth.
यार देखो
Nothing.
थोड़ा सा कूड़ा फेंकने से सूरज पे कोई असर नहीं पड़ेगा.
Why so huge?
सूरज. Yeah. You know how much hydrogen the sun eats up every second? 600 million tons. Yeah. Okay, guys, we're done. But you need to know the answer.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I know this. We can.
It is possible, but too expensive. And it is something that can go wrong. What if you throw up a rocket, the rocket explodes, all the trash will come down to earth. And you don't want trash all around you, okay?
I have a question. Is there any other event going to be in the black hole, like anytime? Because I'm here only for the black hole, like from Sindh to Islamabad. So I'm saying, like, if any, another event, I can join that.
Join what?
Like any event, like this, like summer camp.
मुझे नहीं पता.
Okay, like.
You'll have to ask somebody else.
I already asked Sir Faisal. He said no.
Um,